Tension between Kenya and Somalia, which over the last few days has deteriorated. In an attempt to resolve the dispute and de-escalate the diplomatic row, regional leaders convened a special meeting to mediate the two states. The African Union Commission expressed its concern over the diplomatic tiff and called on the two states to engage in talks to end the dispute. President Uhuru Kenyatta held a meeting with Somali President Mohamed Farmaaj as Ethiopia and Djibouti sought to mediate the dispute. Let's begin our broadcast with Chimtai Goin, who has all the details.
According to sources, President Uhuru Kenyatta was initially reluctant about attending the IGAD meeting as the diplomatic teeth between Kenya and Somalia intensified. African Union Commission Chairman Faki Mahamat today calling the two countries to order, urging for urgent talks to de-escalate the tension, saying the two countries shared a long history of good neighborliness.
The recent tension between Somalia and Kenya, two neighboring countries, which led to the breakdown of diplomatic relations, remain a serious concern for the African Union. I would therefore like to call on the two parties to open dialogue with a view to the resumption of these relations and ask IGAD to strongly encourage them in this regard.
Mohamed further reaffirming the readiness of the African Union to support Kenya and Somalia engage in constructive dialogue to promote peace and stability. Fears have been rife that the tension would promote insecurity.
So if there's a problem between Kenya and Somalia, the first group of people that will suffer is the counties of Garissa, Wajir and Mandera, who border Somalia. And Al-Shabaab will take advantage of the vacuum that will be left.
Kenya, it should be noted, is a troop contributing country to AMISOM and hosts a large community of Somali refugees. I am convinced that the long-standing and strong links between the two countries and peoples can overcome the current challenges.
As the relationship between Kenya and Somalia deteriorated further, Somali President Mohamed Farmaaj threatened to expel Kenya Defence Forces troops who form part of the African Union mission in Somalia, AMISOM.
The president must listen and must behave like the big brother. We have a more stable country. He must help his brother and neighbor on the path of reconstruction and stability.
Farmaaj's move came after Kenya hosted Somaliland President Musa Bihi and after talks agreed to start direct flights and set up a consulate in Hargeisa by March next year. While there have been claims that some of the northern Kenya leaders have played a role in souring the relations, Majority Leader Aden Duale says they have been misunderstood.
There must be a difference between Kenyan Somalis and those who live in Somalia. You know, there's a problem of people in government who, to some extent, believe that the Kenyan Somalis, including myself and many others in key positions in government.
While urging each country to respect the territorial integrity of the other, Duale called on President Uhuru Kenyatta to be the bigger man and help Farmaaj, saying worsening relations were dangerous.
The tension between Kenya and Somalia that even led to the suspension of the mirror, that even led to... It is not decent, is not tidy, and I think those who advise the president on our foreign policy, we have more to lose by picking a beef with Somalia.
Already the diplomats from the two countries have been recalled to pave way for further negotiations with a bid to resolving the stalemate. Chimtai Goin, Citizen TV.